You're watching 3 Questions with Kat. Hey everyone, it is Catherine Norland and we are back for another episode of 3 Questions with Kat. I am here with Toni.
Hi.
Toni, what people want to know is what stops people from having success?
Well, I think it's when you believe what other people think about you. I think your success is a roadblock for other people, for their success coming to them easily. So
What does that mean? Can you explain that a little more?
that means that people have this misconception of like a less than mentality, and so your success might mean to them like less pie for them.
Oh,
right? So,
yeah. So they think if you have the bigger piece, then they're getting a smaller piece.
Or any piece, they might not get a piece, right? You have billionaires even who don't want to share, right? So maybe not giving you any pats on the back is a good idea for them, right? So like not assuming that the information that you're getting is necessarily fair or even for you, right? Like if you don't get the attaboy or you don't get the what is it?
Like when
it
people
called?
praise you?
Yeah,
Or
or when they support you, not getting the support. Like, I think the key is to not believe it, to keep believing in yourself so deeply and your ability to get better and your ability to have fortitude and to enjoy getting better and fighting for it and doing your best and making good connections is what you need to do to get to the other part of it, which is success.
That's good. Okay, so how do you overcome obstacles?
Well, I think the first way is to truly like process the obstacle, whatever it is that's you're going through, whatever that is in your way. I think sometimes people, it hurts so much, whatever has gotten in their way, that they just push past it, and there's a lesson there. And in the lesson comes, like once you've processed the lesson, comes like a self-esteem boost and a greater knowing. So processing it first, and then finding another way around it. Back door, roof, chimney, mail slot, whatever it takes. There's always a way to, like, if you just like stay open and sort of like survey the scene in a spiritual and intellectual kind of way, there's always another way in. And if you come at that from like a fun point of view, like a scavenger hunt, I feel like the universe likes pointing out those ways for you.
That's really cool. Never mind the beeping. We're gonna press on.
Okay.
So I think that's cool that you said the thing about processing it, because a lot of people just answer, you just push through, you got to get over, but there might always be something inside you that you may not even know you're sabotaging yourself from moving forward because you haven't processed what that thing is. So I think that's really wise information. And the final question is, what do you wish you would have known 5 years ago?
Years ago, the self-care thing that's going on right now, that wasn't part of it. And I just heard somebody on a TikTok that I really like talking about how like we're all the GOAT. We're all the greatest
Of all
times because we're the only us. And I feel like because I had a rough childhood, I've always sort of felt the power inside of me. And I think that when people shamed me for believing in myself, like maybe I wished I wasn't like that. And I've always kind of felt like it's not a competition between me and somebody else, it's a competition between me and me. And that like other people being amazing it's almost like if you're amazing, you're teaching me how to be amazing in the way that you are. And if I'm amazing, I'm teaching you how to, or like mentoring or something, how to be amazing the way I am. And showing like only Wonder Woman can play catch with another superhero. So I think if I could go back, I would not feel shame for what I am proud of myself for. And I would have held that stronger and not let people make me want to be less. And really just kept that the whole time and held space for other people to do it and held space for myself to do it, so I would have had less to recover from.
That's a really good word, because I think sometimes we get told if we're proud of ourselves for something that you have an ego, you got to be humble, and we've misinterpreted the humility to be like, oh, that means I have to put myself down, or I can't say anything that I've done good. We have to just dismiss any good things we've done.
And if you can't know your resume and share your resume, how can anyone else believe in you? It's just your accomplishments, I'm great at does are just your resume. And like in spiritual self-esteem form.
Amazing. Isn't Toni amazing? Toni, share with the people where they can find you.
I'm at La Toni Torres on Instagram, Toni Torres on Facebook, and at Live Forever Club on TikTok. Have a great day.
Awesome. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
To overcome your obstacles standing in the way of your success and have the tips you need to reach your dreams.